So welcome to CodeBlaze, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create splash screens in Android the right way. So just to give you a demo, I have an emulator running, and this is one of the apps that I have been working on, and I have integrated the splash screen. So you can see instantly the splash screen opens and then it closes as soon as the app loads. So it takes some time on the emulator because my system isn't that powerful, but on running on a real device this is pretty fast, and sometimes you can't even see the splash screen. But so let's just get started. Okay, so I'll just close this and I'll create a new project, and yeah, we just need an empty activity. Just name the splash screen. Okay, and yeah, we'll just create it with language Java and Kotlin. Like, it won't matter because there's really very less programming part involved, and there's just one key thing that you need to keep in mind while creating splash screen is like the way we'll create the splash screen is without layout inflation, because we'll create a separate activity called the splash activity, but the splash activity won't have any layout associated with it. The layout inflation part actually takes some time. So if you have your first, like the splash activity which has a layout associated with it, and you tap the launcher icon, you will see it takes some time to start. But if we can show the splash screen without any layout inflation, it is basically instantaneous. And the way we do it is using the themes. So we basically set a splash screen theme, and we give apply it to the splash activity, and as soon as splash activity starts, or we switch to the main activity, and in the main activity we basically switch the theme back to the main theme. So to do that, there's a few things required. So first we'll need the splash activity, so we'll just create the Java class for that. Okay, and superclass can be app compat activity, right? And we'll just add it to the manifest. We'll just suppress this warning, and so the main launcher activity will be our splash activity now, and the activity, so we'll just need to add main activity also. Okay, because we need to like start the splash activity first. Okay, other than that we don't need a layout file associated with it, and I'll just move this out of the way, put OBS on front, and just copy some theme settings. Okay, so in the resources we'll open the styles. So we have this app theme. Okay, now we'll extend this theme to create a splash theme. Okay, now you can either extend this theme or extend any base Android theme. The one I like is the no action bar theme, so we'll just create the style for that, because we don't need to have any action bar in the splash activity. So we'll call this splash theme. Okay, and we'll give it a parent as no action bar. Okay, and there's only one thing that we need to give here, is that a window background. So window background will be a drawable, so it could be a logo that you want to show in the splash screen. So in the demo I had those two J's, and I'll be using the same image. So the image I have is a 256 by 256 transparent background image. Okay, so you can create images of any resolution and try with whatever fits your style. So I have generally seen that 256 by 256 works fine. Okay, just moved it rather than copying it. Okay, so I have this image. It's a transparent background 256 by 256 image, and we'll set this image as the window background in our splash theme. So we'll just add an item here and name it window background. Android window background, yeah, the first one. Okay, and we'll set it to the drawable. Now we'll need to create a drawable for that also. Okay, so now this drawable will have that image and a background associated with it. Okay, so we'll create a drawable here and we'll call it splash. And I'll just copy it. The color you can give as anything you want. So the color background that I had set before, we can even have it as white. Yeah. So we'll have a white splash screen. So this item drawable is basically the background color that will take up the whole screen, and you can set it to anything you want. And then we use the bitmap to show the image that we have. Okay, now we have the splash drawable, and we'll just set it as the drawable of our theme. Okay, now the only thing that we need to do is we need to set in the manifest the activity themes. I'll just close everything and I'll open the manifest. Okay, and in the activity, after we set the name here, I was just looking at some of our previous code, we do a theme and we set it to splash theme, like @, style splash theme, right? And there's just one thing that we need to do in the main activity, that is in on create we need to switch theme and set it to the main theme that we have for the application, otherwise it will use that splash theme everywhere. So in the main activity, now make sure you do this before the super dot on create, because after that the layout inflation will take place and everything. So before this we can call a method called set theme and give it an ID. So r.style dot app theme, so that is the main theme we have. And with this we have splash screen working, so we just run it. It'll take some time, we're in building. So as you can see, is that incompatible? Did I do 1 2 3 4 5 6? I guess we need to give it as a color and it color accent, so we'll have that as a splash screen. I guess you can't give those values directly there, that's weird, I didn't know that. So we'll have a red splash screen then. Let's see if it works now. So if you can basically define your background color in your colors file and that will be used. So yeah, it's been installed and you can see we have the splash screen. And yeah, we didn't add the code to actually navigate to the main activity, so we just need to do this Control-C on create, start activity, new intent, and we need to give main activity dot class I'm setting the intent also wrong. Like, I don't remember everything. Oh yeah, we need to give it the context also. Sorry, like even I'm a student, and when let me call finish. Okay, so with this, like small things you forget, and you can see, so it navigates. So if your app is in a background state, this will happen really quickly if we start the correct application, that is. So as you can see, there was no splash screens shown because the app was in the background state, but if we just close the app properly and do this, then the splash screen will be shown. So this is the proper way to show splash screens in the Android, because it's instant. Like, there is no layout inflation taking place, so it's super lightweight and instantaneous, and that's how I think WhatsApp and all others, the big applications do. And if you find this tutorial helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe. And I know I promised a 50 subscriber special, and I'm really happy that this channel was able to hit 50 subscribers. And actually it happened way before than I expected. For past few months I've been gaining subscriber at a good rate, and I'm really happy and grateful for that, and I like that people like my content. And I'm working on a special series. It will be a video streaming application with a Spring backend, a React frontend, and an Android app, so you'll be able to locally stream videos. So it will take some time, because I had planned it for the 50 subscriber special, thinking it will take a lot of time for me to reach 50 subscribers, but that's now how it worked. So I just wanted to get some video out to actually recognize the fact that I gained 50 subscribers. So just thank you for that, and if you're new, please do leave a like, suggest your any suggestions down there in the comments, and subscribe for the upcoming tutorials. Thank you.